The line of mourners queuing to pay their respects to the Queen is only growing here in London, stretching more than 8 kilometres now, and there's an estimated wait time of up to 8.5 hours.
Her Majesty's coffin will lie in state until her funeral on Monday.
They're queuing around the clock now, around 40,000 people, maybe more. It's a queue that's over 4 miles long.
Making sure that such a huge number of people can all get to see the Queen lying in state is proving to be a huge logistical effort. There are now more than 1,000 stewards and volunteers lining the route to make sure all of this can be achieved safely.
It's a case of eating and drinking on the move.
Well, I've got a vegetarian sandwich.
Oh, nice. What have you all
I've eaten my sandwiches already.
A bit early, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know,
You've got quite a long way to go yet.
I'm moving. I've eaten my sandwiches as well.
And along the route, a reminder of big royal occasions of the past. The events of the last few days, of course, now part of that history.
Good to see you're eating, we like that.
Volunteers from St John Ambulance patrolled the route.
I've helped an elderly lady who was struggling on her feet to come along, and we gave her some paracetamol for a bit of pain relief to keep her moving. So whatever the public need to get their first aid from us, we're here for it.
Show your wristbands as you come along, thank you.
This is the first time experiencing such a queue. Never had it in the past 3 years in security, doing a lot of events, hundreds of events. This queue has been the longest, and it's just keep on coming.
Anyone for water? You've got to sort of sustain yourself, haven't you? You've got to drink, you've got to eat.
That's it,
It's
yeah.
kind of a bit of a mission, this, isn't it?
It is a mission, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you know, you just know that it's going to be a magical moment in there. So
Let me have a look at this. What is this homemade?
it's a homemade ham sandwich.
Let's have a look. We want to see.
Oh my God,
that is a
news.
that is a
Look at that.
wonderful ham sandwich.
Yeah, that was made at 7 o'clock this morning.
One of the final legs of this queue moves down the Albert embankment, past the hundreds of thousands of hearts that adorn the wall in memory of those who died in the COVID pandemic. Dara Leonard from the Red Cross has been offering emotional support to those who might need it.
At the core of all of this is bereavement and grief. And in some of those conversations, as they're talking, they then disclose about the death of a loved one, perhaps very recently, and perhaps, as you say, with the COVID wall down there, they're standing looking at it, and it may have been someone that has passed away very, very recently. And that's when we'll stop and we'll spend a moment.
And there'll be many more moments like that over the next 3 days as they queue to see the Queen. Nick Martin, Sky News, Central London.